CBS were really great to work with because they had no interest in changing us or softening up the band or anything, and especially in the studio, we had total creativity and everything, and
so the product as we hear it is the product that you want us to hear.
Absolutely, and we've put out 2 LPs and a couple singles before this, but I think because of the quality of the studio and producer that we were finally able to capture what I had been trying to get for years, which is a real raw sound, but it's got some roots in there too. Yeah.
Sounds good. Where are you guys from?
We're from LA. Yeah, we started out of the early Hollywood, LA, Orange County punk scene in the late 70s, early 80s, and we're about one of the only bands left. We survived, and it's great to still be around doing it.
So we're not going to be waiting 10 years for the next album?
No. What happened, there was a black area there. There was a 5-year period in between records between Mommy's Little Monster and Prison Bound, and I think that's a good point that you brought up, that because that's a question everyone wants to know, is what happened between 83 and 88. Why weren't you touring? Why was there no vinyl put out? And that was because we went through the same thing a lot of bands go through. We it's like a lot of people are attracted to the music because of the sex and the drugs and the rock and roll, and what happens with a lot of musicians is sometimes the sex and the drugs kind of seem to overpower and you lose
the rock and roll and
right,
the others.
Exactly, and that's kind of what happened. I got heavily involved in alcohol and drugs, and it was literally just destroying the band, and the rhythm section quit, and so luckily we were able to pull out of that. I got clean in 85. We got a new rhythm section, and the result was releasing Prison Bound, which isn't exactly my favorite LP, but it was something that got our foot back in the door. We started regaining respect and interest back from the industry as well as our fans, and getting airplay and touring again, and as a result of that, got this deal with Epic Records, and got this record out.
Things rolling. Yeah. It's yourself playing guitar, and who else?
The rest of the band, me singing, and it's a great record. I'm really happy with it. And for those of you who are wondering, it's really a cross between Mommy's Little Monster and Prison Bound, but with, I think, twice the energy. We're really happy with it, and we'll be touring in May. We should be here in May. I don't have the venues yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be about the 20th of May. So
we'll be looking forward
keep an eye out. Yeah, the record will be out March 27th in the stores, and I've been on a 2-week promotional tour of the East Coast. So I've been to Tower today and Camp Mill and a couple other places, and here in the radio station, letting everyone know what's happening.
All right, well, you came armed with your guitar. What do you want to do for us?
Yeah. I think I'll do an acoustic version of a song off the last LP, and then I might do a new one. So this song's called Prison Bound. Where a man don't show his feelings, a says I walk the line. With 3 huts and a cot and a lot of talk. Would lock up concrete and steel. Well, it's cold and it's clammy, and it's colder than a pimp's heart. But I gotta do my time. There's a lesson to be learned, yeah, what a price to pay. You know, I've never learned. Oh, I'm present bound. I did a crime or do any time. It's all the ounces of town, for the railroad tracks, for the country moonshine. Oh, I'm present bound. Tell my girl I'll be back one day. Oh, I'm present bound. I may never know any other way. Any other way. Any other way.
That's great.
Thank you.
So it's our understanding that the possibility is that you might have been prison bound.
Yeah, well, you know, you get caught into that lifestyle, pretty much your inevitable fate is either jails, institutions and hospitals, or death, or, what's the word I'm thinking of? What do you call those guys? I can't think of the word. Anyways, you know, a demoralizing existence, pretty much, you know. So I was lucky. I was very fortunate to be one of those who pulled out of it, and
Got his act back together.
yeah, definitely.
So tell me about your influences. You know, what was the major influences on your music?
Well, on our music, it's been a number of things. I grew up with country music. I got into the glitter scene, the early punk stuff, early New York stuff, the Ramones, Blondie, and Johnny Thunders, and then it was a little of the British stuff, the Clash, Generation X, and the Pistols, and then it's been like a little blues, Elmore James and Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf with a little rockabilly too. So it's like you get all these things and put them together, and that's social distortion, and that's what we've been doing all along. And that's about it.
So where are you living now?
I live in Orange County still.
Out in LA?
Yeah, nice little Mexican neighborhood.
Tell me about your house.
My house, well, it's a duplex built in the 50s, and it's filled with various stuff from one of my hobbies is collecting 50s and 40s and stuff from the 60s too. Everything from furniture to appliances to the old dolls. I got Jerry Mahoney in my bedroom, and a lot of old scary looking dolls and old records and old pinup girl stuff. When I was in New York, I bought about 15 8x10s of Betty Page that I'm gonna take home and frame, and it's a lot of fun. So when you walk into my house, it's pretty much a time warp.
Right, if I had to guess, I'd say you drive a 56 convertible.
No, you're close. I got a 55 Pontiac Star Chief, and it's getting painted right now. I bought it in December, and I'm getting it painted two-tone black and white, and it's got a hot rod motor in it, and can't wait to get home and drive it.
Get back to the sunshine.
I gotta put it back together though first. It's gonna take a while.
We're playing the first single from the album.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
That's it's an outlaw love song. You know, what's happened with social distortion throughout the years is, you know, I like to think that we haven't changed so much. I think the better word for it is matured. And you know, when we first started out, we were young, we were angry youths, and writing about rebellion and all that stuff. And a lot of those ideals we still have, as far as the loud energy and high energy and you know, I think once we'll always have a little rebellion in us, but you know, I'll be 28 in a couple weeks, and I think it would be foolish for Social Distortion to still be writing about, you know, rebelling against mom and dad and cops and stuff like that. As you get older, other issues become apparent, and this song, Let It Be Me, is something all of us encounter at one time, and that's love, and it's an outlaw love song. Let It Be Me.
The album cover is something that a guy's gotta love. Tell me how that came about.
Oh, well, I'm a pretty lustful guy, and I like looking at women, and that's as Lisa can attest to. We've been driving around D.C. all day, and I saw more women than I have in the.
To be looking for them.
Yeah, girl watching. It's another hobby. But yeah, it's an old stripper on the cover, on a leopard skin couch, and I think she's looking pretty good. I think the artist pretty much captured what we were trying to get.
All right, so the new single is "Let It Be Me."
Right, no. I'm gonna just play a little blues number I've been working on, and then we'll hear some of the album. I guess we're gonna leave you with a cassette. Good. All right. On top of the hill. Well, I got a girl, she lives on top of the hill. Well, she won't love me, you know her sister will. Well, she loves me in the morning, she loves me late at night. Well, she loves me in the morning, she loves me late at night. And you know the afternoon, I make her feel just right. Well, I got another girl, you know she treats me mean. Well, I got another girl, you know she treats me mean. Well, I ask for water, you know she brings me gasoline. Top of the hill, on the hill, on the hill, on the hill. I got a girl, she lives on top of the hill, on the hill, on the hill, on the hill. Well, she won't love me, you know her sister will.
All right, so the new album is Social Distortion.
Yep.
And
Out
do a
March.
cover of a Johnny Cash song.
Yeah, we do a version of Ring of Fire. That's one of my favorite songs. I've heard a lot of bands do versions of